A few more. Right. Stream is on. Who's I to invite him? All right, we're ready. Good. Okay. Cool, we joined last minute, perfect. Hello, Bjorn. Good to see you in chat.
I still need to join the session. You readied up or not?
They're all readied up, mate.
Oh,
fuck,
wait.
Cool.
Because otherwise will be
the session's already started.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay then.
Because then that's going to be really annoying, because I will have a car on the grid.
No, you can go and spectate, no?
I don't know.
I believe you can. Right then. Good evening to you from Silverstone. It's round 4 of the CLR Friday Championship, and what an exciting track we have tonight. So, a short view back to the past. In 1950, Silverstone hosted the first ever Formula 1 World Championship race, which was won by Nino Farina, I'd say that, for Alfa Romeo. 75 long years later, and many memorable Grand Prix later, one of our CLR Friday drivers will join the rich heritage of Silverstone winners. Will it be a Brit? It's a home race for Chazza, Reggie, Hobnob, Scouser and Humph, or will someone spoil the home party? Kayam is holding on at the top of the championship. Lemmy's now level on points though. So, how will this one develop tonight? Hello, Max.
Good evening, George. Let me join the session.
Good to have you.
Good evening, everyone. From cold Netherlands.
I heard you went flying a bit the last few weeks.
Mate, I was in Egypt literally over a day ago, just over a day. Yesterday morning, I was still in
incredible.
in Egypt. Wait, honestly, I landed at 8 p.m. locally in Amsterdam. Before I had my baggage, I was 1.5 hours further.
I think that's McLaren first.
Yeah,
it's
I am still setting up. I'm still setting up everything on my screens here.
So the McLaren is first on the track. Friendly Rocket DNF'd last week. Obviously that didn't help him, his course in the McLaren. It's looking like a really open championship this season then, because Kayam is now 11 points with Lemmy, as we said in the intro. How do you see this one going, Max?
You know, I think it's a difficult one to say, because Kayam is still really new to CLR. Has shown a lot of pace in the first few races in Brazil and Hungary. Got pole in both of them, I think. Yes, he did.
Yep.
So yeah, really promising driver. I managed to convert it in Hungary. Didn't quite manage it in Brazil due to the very late safety car. So I think was a bit unlucky in Vegas. So no, Silverstone, a good track for a lot of our drivers. A lot of their home track, of course. So I'm really curious what he can do amongst all those Brits.
It will be interesting. But we're now on board with the McLaren and Friendly Rocket. The Austrian driver, obviously he was out last time in Las Vegas, like many other drivers actually. So let's go on board with him for the first lap of Silverstone. So he's now heading onto the Lewis Hamilton straight. He is going to be heading towards turn 1, which is Abbey. It's a flat out right-hander, sorry, not left. Oh, that's stupid if you go left. It used to be left, but now he goes towards turn 3, which is Village. So there's a bit of a look up on the front right for Friendly Rocket. You need to bring it nice and smoothly into the loop, which is the left-hander after that. And then he's going to head on to the Wellington straight. So Friendly Rocket in this McLaren car. He'll be hoping for a good weekend, of course. So Brooklands corner. Into sector 2, that is. Nice and tight on the apex. That's what you need to do through there, especially in the quali lap. Keep it nice and tight on the track. As we now head towards, this is the old pit straight of Silverstone, towards Kopp's corner. I think one Dutch man and a British driver knows that one well. In 2021.
No comment on that one.
So through the fast sector then, Maggots, Beckett. It looks nice for Rocket at the moment. It doesn't look like he's gone a bit wide.
Bit wide, wide on Chapel. But he's still going at it. Being the first one out there, he's gonna get set a purple lap time anyway. So you know.
Yeah, didn't invalid that one. Kept it all together. As he goes.
Kept together through Stowe, which is really easy to invalidate around Stowe.
Yeah, that's correct. So now the first lap of the day is being completed by Rocket. 29.5. I'm sure we're going to see a bit faster lap times as Milan goes 27.4 straight away. And that's a good lap time.
We have a Haas coming to us, which is Neon, puts it in P2, 28.8, so a decent lap from him as well on the set of mediums.
Chaza goes P1. I was looking for the wrong Red Bull there, but Chaza goes P1. Then Scouser beats it immediately, 26.8. Brit setting the early pace here. Hump goes P3, yesterday's race winner in Mexico. That's a good lap. He had a very good race yesterday, Hump.
Yeah, I watched it back earlier today, looking for some clips as well.
Oh, Jeff is out.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff Gaming's out.
That's our first DNF of this session, which is in Quali, so we still have a chance in the race, obviously. But yeah, from the back will be for Jeff.
That's the challenge for him today. Jakob is starting a lap, as so guys are completing laps. So
Yeah,
Just
Jakob is
seen-
on instead of Inters, so.
Yeah, best not to watch on board then. Jens is P3 now. He'll be hoping for a much luckier race, let's just say, because he's been having a torrid time of it recently.
Yeah, Jens has been really unlucky on both Thursday and Friday races. Having some in and out results, scoring some good points in Thursday. Let me see.
Great lap,
Jens
MJB.
in Abu Dhabi getting a P4 and then P12 in Bahrain after. So, it's a bit touch and go for Jens. Did get 2 P7s on Friday already in Hungary and Vegas, but then P15 to start the season in Brazil, which was a mad race, so we can't blame him on that one. So Jens looking for another decent result, and I hope it's not P7 for him.
Indeed. So Boomba then in the Aston Martin car. He's been very strong in the Thursday tier so far, but he had a bit of unluckiness yesterday. Friday last week, though, he was involved in a late crash on the strip, which obviously damaged his chances. But he'll be hoping for some more results on Fridays, because he's been getting them on the Thursday so far. 2 wins already. That's very good, to say the least.
Yeah, that's he really improved coming from last season, where he got some good results, but this season he stepped it up a notch and wants to try and challenge for a title on Thursday. And let's see if on Friday he has a bit more struggles, having to deal with Hopnop, Kiam, and MJB, really fast drivers to have a fight against. So at the moment, Boomber being in P8 in the drivers, started out the season in Brazil with P14, so already on the back foot from there, then recovered to P3 in Hungary and 9th in Vegas. So I'm really curious what he can do today. I mean, a fast driver, as we can already see, only a 10th of Scouser. I'm not even considering MGB. Because for a really easy reason, he's a rocket in qualifying. You know you'll be at least on the front row.
Hopnob's out in the pit lane. Something's gone on there. Race Bro's on the left at the moment, the Silver Fox.
Reg
is crashed.
Yeah. I think I saw him in left field. I think it is, just on the side of on the road.
Oh, no.
So I think he just retired. It's not. I didn't see any damage in the split second I saw him.
Okay. That's not the best. For Reggie.
Not the best for Reg. Then Reg were finishing a lap right and now used all of his deploy, 26.8. So put it in P3 currently. I'm really curious to see. I know in time trial, don't sound mad. You can go almost flat in stow if you take it well in time trial.
Yeah, I've seen that possibility.
Through stow, you can do like a tiny little lift, like go back to half throttle and just shift down twice, and just heat it through. Obviously, something you don't want to do in the race because of tire wear. But during a quali lap, I would say why not?
Blow is completing a lap now in the Red Bull. He had some poles last season. It's not been going smoothly for Blow so far. I mean, he's missed some rounds and had some DNFs as well. He's gone P6 right now, so he's been 6th for the Red Bulls at the moment in that team's home race. I mean, they are based in Milton Keynes. Well, Roundabout City, as we all know that one. So let's go with who's on the lap then at the moment.
Blow is just finished the lap, of course. Boomber is getting away from people. Neon is on a lap. He's now through Cops.
Oh, Jakob's out as well.
Jakob is out. Neon going through 6th gear for Mackett's backwards and now getting onto Chapel. Driving within the lines as he should. Really low on his battery already and he still has a part of the track to go. 7th gear and he doesn't shift up to 8th. Really curious why that's the case for him. Goes back to 5th for Stowe, back to 1st even for, I think it's called Club. Yeah, for Club.
Decent. some sector improvements, 7 temps actually, 1.8 off the pace, so keeps P11, but that's an improved lap time. Red said he lost it, so he did crash actually.
Oh, that's a real shame.
And that's Lemmy going off the track to let some guys go. There's been a lot of DNFs early on. That's a big surprise. Jeff, I believe that was a crash out of the last corner. Reggie was out of turn 6. That's Brooklands. And Jakob and Hobnon, I'm not sure actually what happened to those guys, but we're on board with their championship leader, Kayam, getting a slipstream from the RB car going towards Cops. So in the McLaren car, will he spoil the home party for some of these British drivers today? That'll be his goal.
Also easy flat for him through Cops. And he's now real close onto, I think it's Karuma. I don't know if he had a bit of an issue, a bit of hold up from him, but it looks like he's fine. 8th gear now going towards Stowe. Through Stowe we go. 6th gear, he yeeted it through, but that's it not invalidated as I look on his track map. It's still valid, but he must have lost some time with that. Little slide on the exit of Club. Put it sit in P5, so not the lap he wanted. Still some improvement in there for Kayam.
Definitely lost a lot of time for that slide though, and nothing to avoid the track limits. Maybe there's a few temps in that corner.
Also, Humph finishing a lap. Haven't followed it for so I don't know if he's on an improvement.
P4.
4 tenths gained for Humph, so currently P4 for him, really decent for Aston Martin, being in P4-5 at the moment.
Milan's in the pit lane. I thought he was completing one, but no, invalid. Box. MJB is on the lap. He's just set a purple sector 1. He's found a temp. He's a quali master, isn't he?
That's what I said earlier. I don't even consider MJB for the gaps to people, because you know MJB will be at least on the front row every single time. That's what of a quali master he is. It's insane. Dion is also finishing a lap, by the way, going through Stowe now. After sector 2 it was only a half temp improvement, so not anything massive from him. But maybe he found a miracle in the last sector, so I'm really curious what he can do. Currently P11, 27.7, 27.5, so 2 tenths improvement, but not the position for Dion.
Lemmy's backed out of one.
So as MJB,
It's a bit quiet then on the track. Actually, Rocket is doing a lap, but it's invalidated.
No. Psycho Lemmy is going to go again. He's going to start the lap now, so we'll come back to him.
The Sauber driver then, second in the championship level with Kayam at the moment. Decent P4 in Vegas. That helped him get back to the top of the championship, or level of the top. He's not actually top because of countback. But he'll be hoping for a decent race here today, and you know, all the sliding, the drift master and everything, it could definitely help on this circuit, let's just say.
Yeah, that's one thing for sure. I mean, sometimes through love field you have to go for a power slide to get it through your nose in. If you want to take it the right way. Also, a lot of discussions for, I think, amongst all R drivers, amongst all media, both in CLR and IRL. How to take love field? Do you take the V line, George, or do you go for the traditional racing line?
I think it depends really. Normally I take a tight line, not super tight line, obviously avoiding the curb, but I think traditional line is obviously better. If you're looking for the exit, then definitely the V line.
I'm always taking V line through love field. Because I want that exit, and if you want to have a little shot up to Cops, because I have made moves around there, how daring it is, I know. But if you want to do it, you have to. Because sometimes you're stuck behind someone, and you can't get through Mackett's and Beckett's, it's impossible. Stowe is most of the times way too fast. So your only big opportunity around here is into, let me check, into Village.
Well, we also, the DRS straights. If you can get the move done cleanly.
Yeah, but that's boring, George. And
you never
we
know.
don't like boring.
You could do it through Maggots and Beckett's, so that'd be an interesting move.
As Max Verstappen showed us in 2016 against Nico Rosberg.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to see a move like that today.
I hope so.
Right then, Kruma's on the lap. The driver's currently 15th. He came for the last point in Las Vegas, which has been his sort of position this season. Hopefully for him, he'll be looking for higher points. You just got to find that improvement, because this has been his sort of position. Oh, MJB is retired on the pit lane.
Retired. Yep.
So yeah, maybe thinks he's got pole already. You never know.
I think he thinks that. Yeah. As we have a lot of drivers coming out for the last runs right now. Neon, yeah, everybody's coming out of the pit lane at the moment.
Yeah, just covering this lap at the moment. With Kuruma. Cops now with 8th gear. I would shift down to 7th, but he might be using that gear assist perhaps. Now through 8th through the sector. He's going to lose your time, but he's gone down to 5th now, getting some better traction.
Blow is back to the pit lane, so his quali is over. So that's the best Blow is going to get is P8. But yeah, a lot of drivers right behind him. Jens only half a tenth behind. Beagle Milan a few tenths behind. So Blow might drop another few places there.
Looked a bit of a struggle for Kuruma through the last sector, but it's gone 14th for that lap. What are we looking for now? Rocket.
Scouser is just started to lap.
Yeah, he'll be one to cover.
Onto the Wellington straight now, so he will take another while. But I think he's the first one to set a lap for the final runs of this qualifying session.
Ooh, that was quite close on the curb. He did take a tighter line through there. It was quite close to invalidation, I'd say, in turn 6. And then let's go towards Cop's corner. Flat 7th gear, as I said earlier. That would work a bit better. He's going to keep it through 7th, isn't he? Yeah.
No. I mean, in quali, I always stick it in 8 to through Cops, unless I have a really shitty run. And then stick it in 8th, then through Maggots, keep it in 8th, Beckett's go back to 7th, and then for Chapel, I go back to 5th or 6th, depending on the run.
Lemmy's qualifying is over. He's retired already on the circuit.
P10 is not what he wanted, Heiko Lemmy.
Precisely.
As he wants to have a bit more front start to secure his championship position.
Found 2 temps.
Not an improvement on the position though. As
and that's Kaim off the track.
Kaim off track though, that's no improvement for him. That's going to be P6 at best. With Chaza also really close behind still on Kaim. So he might...
Dion is next. Let's see what Dion does. P10, Dion. And then Beagle Milan is right behind him. He's found 3 temps right on this lap, Beagle Milan. P10 then takes over his position.
No. Now watching Chaza, who is coming across the line just about
P2.
now. Chaza P7, he doesn't improve.
Boomba doesn't improve. Humph is next. Humph doesn't improve either.
Jens is not on an improvement.
Jens is not improving. Is Rocket improving?
He's invalid.
Yes.
Rocket is on a final lap. Will he take back P14? He will. Yeah, so our final grid for the British Grand Prix round for Season 4 CLR Friday is MJB, Racebrewer, Scouser in P3, Humph, Boomer, Kayem, Chaza, Blow, Jens and Beagle Milan finish our top 10. Starting outside the top 10, Dion, Psycho Lemmy, Goober, McBanana Pants, aka Neon. Friendly
name.
Rocket, and yeah, how do you think of it? It's unbelievable.
I don't know. What a
Mac
brilliant
Banana
name.
Puns. Brilliant, love it. P14 Friendly Rocket, who just. I mean, he improved quite a bit because Rocket was on a 29.5, so he improved almost a second on his last run. So really well done by him. Karuma P15, Jeff, Reg, and another few drivers who I didn't quite see before the standings went away. Jakob and Hopnop not setting a lap, so those they will all start at the back of the grid. Top 12 drivers within a second, so that's quite mental.
Jens invalidated his final run at turn 1. That's his reaction in the chat as always. That is possible to do. It's a bit clumsy, yeah, that is correct. Raceborough Beyond says another pole for MJB. He has got 100% pole rate in the Friday tier. Haha, insane. And then some emojis as well. Kyan says, holy, I'm cooked. Okay. I think you've got a good chance though. It's quite an open field here. It's quite mixed up at the front and at the back as well, with some faster drivers coming through. It's going to be an interesting one then. And it's overcast during the race.
Also, I don't know if Sloth mentioned it yesterday on stream, but Racebroer resubscribed to CLR on Twitch for 5th month in a row now. So massive shout out to you, mate. Absolute legend.
That's good dedication there.
I don't know, maybe, or the first time now, no clue.
Thanks,
mate.
Lemmy says in the Discord, I had 5 beers before going home, so will it be the drunk drift master today? Some guy readied up straight away. Okay, I think we might need to bring sanctions for readying up too early, I can't lie. That happened yesterday as well. Anyway, really? Formation lap. Tyres.
I will say to you, George, keep yapping, but I will run an ad through formation lap because I haven't done it yet.
So, strategy, very mixed grid, it looks like. Lots of soft tyres, lots of medium tyre, and one hard tyre for Neon. It's a very interesting strategy here at Silverstone, but I would normally say the hards are not recommended during the race.
No, especially during an overcast situation we have now. For once in a lifetime, Silverstone has one of the lowest wear in this whole game. So this is one of the few tracks you can actually run a soft medium strategy quite easily. So I'm not sure what Neon is on, what he's cooking, but maybe he will cook.
I just saw MJB drive straight off the hangar straight there.
I saw that as well. What are you doing, mate?
Anyway, front row friends, MJB and Racebroer, and they got Ferrari Scouse on mediums, Hump soft tyres, and then for Boomer and Kai on mediums, softs for the Red Bulls, and then Jens as well. Beagle Milan mediums. And then soft with Dion and Lemmy as well. Obviously hards for the Hask driver of Cuban Banana Pants. Softs for the rest of the guys from Rocket, Karuma, Jeff and Reggie. And then we've got Jakob on the mediums as well of Hobnob. So it's an interesting one. Very mixed up grid strategy. So previous winners of CLR at Silverstone, Evan, Apple and Draco through Season 1, the launch season, and Season 3 in the Thursday tier. So, who's going to join them, guys? Come on, Max, tell me a quick prediction before we get the race started.
I'm going to say... who am I going to say? Chaza.
Ooh, interesting. Let's see how this one goes.
I'm going to say Chaza for the win. I have no clue why. I feel it.
You feel it. What a reason. What a reason.
I'm feeling like it. Chaza, don't let me down.
Anyway, final car is on the grid now. Let's get ready for Silverstone. So, we wait for the lights. They didn't go early last time. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights. And it's going Silverstone. MJB gets away well. Race with a little bit of a slide.
Really good start.
Hump has a really good start on the inside of Scouser. That's P3 and turn 1. Looking behind. Oh, there's a bit of chaos behind. And that's Beagle Milan going down the order. With
That's
Karuma
Leon
as well.
going down the order on that hard tire as well. There's a spin for Boomber as well. It's a bit messy here at the start. Psycho Lemmy moving up through all the chaos. Same goes for Friendly Rocket. Up to P10 already.
Chazza making early positions up. That is a move on Kayam. So the softs working out for the Red Bull driver. As Kayam nearly breaks a bit late. He gets a bit deep there. Kayam has lost positions. And Jens is coming through side by side through Luffield. It's the V line there, and it's working for Jens because a big slide for Kayam on the exit. But then, anyway, at the front, MJB leads, Raceborough second, Hump is in third. That's the top 3 at the moment.
Yeah, Scouts with a little bit of a gap towards the top 3.
Boomer side by side with Rocket through Cops. Oh, that was an interesting move, but it's a move done for Boomba. Rocket's going to keep with him though.
And there's a little bit of contact down there at through Mackets and Beckett. Friendly Rocket losing out there to Boomer and Jeff Game. Jeff Game who was ghosted, so I think he left the session. Not
Brownie outside,
sure
Chazza in towards Stowe. Bit of contact with Scouser, and the Red Bulls are going to go side by side now. Blow side by side with Chazza.
Blow past his teammate.
Yes.
Who almost came to contact earlier at the lap at Luffield, but Blow was smart enough to let his teammate live around there. Now Scouser, who's already really struggling on that medium tires, 1.5 seconds to Humph in front, who are MJB, Racebrew and Humph are driving away from the pack behind, all down to Scouser on that medium tire, who is getting a train and a half behind him.
That was contact with the Red Bull drivers. Again, Shazza and Blow. Blow has got the exit though on the Scouser. And it looks like this is going to be a move then for Blow. Needs to make
it's quite an easy DRS pass for Blow around... what corner is this? I have no clue what this one is.
Kayam's looking for a move
Brooklands.
Here. And through Luffield. He's just getting a bit too tight behind Shazza. Is this going to be a move then towards Cops?
Nah, that's a bit too enthusiastic.
Way too far, yeah.
Through Cops.
Oh, he's actually gone for a move there.
Gonna be Kayam and Chazza squabbling out through Cops into what Mackets and Beckett's. Now Kayam ahead through Beckett's. Let's see if Chazza can make it back through after Chapel onto the hanger straight now. As Jens is going into the mix as well with DRS. Chazza now on the left side of Kayam, who's already passed through Stowe, gets back through. Kayam with the better run, getting towards Club now through to the chicane.
No!
There's contact, the spun round.
No.
Kayam, who was up the inside there, didn't leave any space, but really hard fighting by both drivers around there. And Jens, who took advantage of that, gained 2 positions very easily there.
Oh, that's a mistake for MJB. He's got a poor X out of turn 4. It's going to allow Hump then to go for DRS. Raceborough did take the lead at through Stowe last lap. I was going to say that, but obviously we're focused on that big battle behind, which has now resulted in contact. Redding towards P8, side by side Dion and Jens. Dion P6, good start then. Really good start, Dion.
Yeah, good start for Dion. He started, let me check where he started. Dion started P11, so gained 5 already. Biggest winners on the opening few laps is Reg, gaining 9 positions off the start. Same for Jakub and Hopknop, aka Captain, who gained 8 positions on the start. Biggest losers, Boomber, Chazza and Kayam. 7, 6 and 8 places respectively. So I may have jinxed Chazza here.
Oh no!
But we still have a long way. We still have a long way to go. So you know, there is a lot to fight about.
Lemmy and Dion the side by side. Oh, it's a bit risky there, but it's a
through the chicane. Dion on the outside of Lemmy with a little slide, massive slide there, even for Lemmy, which might see Dion going for a move into Village if he can keep it close to him. No, he'd rather take the DRS to go into Brooklands in a bit.
This is a very interesting train,
Wellington Straight. Lemmy, who will have DRS on Jens. Jens, who has to let fall a bit of a gap towards Scouser, while being on a softer tire. So that might be a little bit of an issue coming in for Jens later
side
on.
by side then. Boomba is ahead of Hobnob. The captain, yes, that's Hobnob actually, using his brother's accounts. And Dion's keeping up with these guys then. He made a good start, but he's starting to lose some positions. Obviously these guys are very, very quick. Lemmy coming through the field, as well as Jakub, Boomba, and Hobnob as well.
And we're going to see another swap for the lead of this race. Race Brewer is in non-ERS deployment, and MGB's passing him very easily with the DRS into Stowe.
Scouser towards Stowe corner. Oh, that's a big contact between Scouser and Blow. Blow's going to stay on the inside. No, he's backed out last minute. Behind there's more battling. It's Dion and Reggie. Reggie stays behind. He was looking at the move there, but Dion closed the door.
Jakub is now looking on his inside of Reg towards Village. Is it no? Sorry, Abbey. Looking towards an inside move around here. Maybe yes, he will. He'll send it down here with a little bit of a tap on Dion. Has to back out because of Reg still being there on the inside, which turns towards the outside onto the Wellington Straight.
That was a big mistake by Lemmy.
DRS for a lot of drivers around here. Dion on the
inside.
It on the inside of Lemmy. Lock up Lemmy. Has to take the well talked about V-line through Lovefield, but he loses the position to Reg.
As well.
Jakub, Jakub's going to grab some popcorn after this.
Wow, this is a great battle here.
He's watching all these drivers ride ahead, and he's still in the mix himself with Boomer and also Hobnob watching along. Mental fight here, 4P7.
It's a switch for the lead. Raceborough takes the lead from MJB.
Yeah, they're swapping a change every single lap at the moment. Reg going towards the outside of Psycho Lemmy through Stowe. On the outside, can he make it stick through Vale? The answer is yes, he can.
There was side by side the leaders as well. It was Raceborough and MJB staying side by side. That was through Vale chicanes. So MJB preserves his lead with a bit of side by side racing with his good friend.
Jakub now he's gonna send it another time into Village.
Yes, again.
Late move again from Jakub, getting past Dion Stan. He's already having it done this time.
Oh, Dion
comes
nose
back
on the inside. Oh, yeah.
As Boombar takes advantage of the squabbling, up to P9 now. Also has DRS to defend on the Wellington Straight now. And there's a move for Jakub on the outside of Dion. Not quite.
It doesn't work out for Jakub then at that stage.
As Blow is on the back of Scouser, really close onto Kop's corner, where Scouser is trying to save some ERS deployment, being in none at the moment through Mackett's and Beckett's on that medium tire. So Scouser is having to conserve his tires, conserve his ERS, and that's resulting in a 6.5 second deficit to the top 3 at the moment, as Blow gets past on DRS quite easily, as Jens gets into the fight as well.
Oh, it was good defending from Raceborough, but MJB keeps getting the switch back. They're going to go side by side over the Hamilton Straight, but it's going to be MJB holding back for now. Behind, that battle is kicking off as well. Blow is in P4. Scouser mediums. The mediums are going to start working soon.
I hope so for him, because he will need the advantage in a bit. Humph is joining the party on the top 3 as well.
Yellow flag. Kayam.
A little slide off the exit of Aintree. So can't quite make a move just yet, as MJB gets passed on Racebrewer through Brooklands and Lovefield. So that's really well done by MJB there.
It's a good job by MJB.
As we see Boomber and Psycho Lemmy squabbling through Lovefield as well. Boomber getting it on the exit of Lovefield or Psycho Lemmy with the wider line, getting that exit. Skyrim has retired from the session.
Oh, that's unlucky for him. He's just gone out the session. I'm not sure if he's crashed. No, he hasn't crashed. I think he just,
Might
he
be
just went out
at
the
pit
session.
lane.
Oh, we have a change for the lead then. Racebro's back to the lead. Interesting. These guys just keep switching as Humph is enjoying this slipstream service. So Reg and Lemmy, it's Lemmy going for P8 then. But
As
Jens.
Jens moves up to P5.
Oh, but a
From
contact there.
Scouser, who can't make the mediums work just yet. On to lap 8 now, and you would say that Scouser on the medium tires would start having an advantage at this point. But it's not the case around Silverstone. As we said earlier, the tire wear is quite low for a track like this compared to others on this game. So, in my opinion, the softs don't really fall off until like lap 10 to 12 when you already want to box them. As we now have Jens on the back of Blow, who can't make a move into Brooklands just yet. Still a bit too far away for that one. As Jens takes the wide line, the V line. Yeah. It's going to be talked about a lot this time. The wide line, taking it onto a hot lap as well, Jens. I think.
I'm not sure. That's
not
Jens
sure,
ahead,
quite
then.
sure what happened there. I think Blow with a little bit of a lag spike going through Mackett's and Beckett's now. Jens ahead into P4. Then let's see if Jens can get the gap towards Humph. Close down a bit. 7.8 seconds now. Still has Blow and Scouser on his gearbox.
Bloke is going to go retake the position then.
Yeah, that's quite an easy pass for Blow.
Yeah, that's
with
that's
the DRS, as Chaza moves back up from his contact earlier at the start of this race, moving up to P10 at the moment.
Dion. Good save by Dion. As Hobnob is in 12th at the moment, so it's going a bit backwards for him and Jakob as well. I believe Jakob, front wing damage it looks like on the left side. I'm not sure if it's Hobnob as well as front wing. I think it is, yeah. Both those guys carrying front wing damage. And I think I also saw on the Ferrari of Scouser there was damage as well. So that could be a reason why he's losing pace.
Scouser is missing an end plate, yes. Missing a right end plate.
A lot of drivers with carrying damage then, which is obviously not helping the cause. Jens is on the outside then of Luffield. Good defending from Blow then. Precise defending. Dion is side by side with.
Now, some mad action going here for P4.
But Kuba's going to go for a double move. Oh, it's going to be an opportunity then through this old pit straight. They go 3 wide to Cops. No, but Jakob stays on the inside at Cops.
This can't end well.
Oh, it ended well. They both didn't end up in the barrier. Luckily for them. Change for lead again. NJB is back in the position.
Jens will move up to P4 once again, getting the DRS on Blow towards Stowe.
And there's a synchronized move behind.
It's going to be on the outside. We're going to make a switch back. Not quite yet.
Pit lane.
As Blow goes into the pit lane, being the first driver in a decent spot to make a regular pit stop. I think that will be an easy medium tire, but we will see that in a bit.
Let's see
being
which
Red Bull is
tyre...
early in the pit lane. It's mediums for Blow in the Red Bull. So yeah, quite an easy stop for them. I'm really curious what he can do. Let me check how far is he down on the leaders after his stop. That will be quite a bit.
It's not the best margin.
No, Silverstone is really slow and tiring pit lane because it's a low speed limit. It's you skip a lot of last bit of the track, but it's such a high speed section you miss as well, so you miss like 30 seconds.
Yeah, and it's 37 mile an hour as well in the pits.
Yeah, I said this is the slow pit lane, so Blow at the moment 36 seconds down on MJB in the lead at the moment, so I'm really curious what he can make up to that in the coming few laps.
That was a slide by Racebro actually, out of Chapel Corner. as he is keeping up with his guys. Boomber for P5.
Hanf is leaving the party. He is moving towards the pit
Undercut.
lane. He's trying to make an undercut on MJB and Reesbroer. I expect him to go to the mediums as well. Yeah, I mean, it's
gotta be
expected mediums for everyone, right?
Hards are rubbish at this track, as we're seeing from
Neon.
Neon, absolutely. Let's see, Jens is also getting ready for a pit stop at Williams.
Jens is also at the pit lane. There's another car in the pit lane. That is Jakub.
Mediums
Jakub
again.
is medium. So Jakub has not cooked here.
Well, you never know.
He burnt his meat in the pan. Oh, he retired.
Oh.
That might explain the weird. That might explain the weird pit stop.
Okay. That's
one driver less.
Let's keep an eye then on MJB and Raceborough. This will be an important decision for those guys. So side by side actually happening. That is Hobnob and Dion getting close, but it doesn't look like they're racing.
Getting a bit too close for comfort for Hobnob's sakes. Through cops. A little lift there for Dion, who is low on his ERS, so if he's smart he can charge up his ERS now a bit.
Let's see this
staying behind Hobnob.
Both of those guys are in, MJB and Raceborough.
Yeah, copy.
Make sure they break for the pit lane. Yes. Oh no, 10 seconds for Raceborough!
Raceborough doesn't. He broke very early for the pit lane because of MJB braking early.
Let me box.
Had to accelerate.
10 seconds as well.
And he had to accelerate again, Racebroer, because he didn't make it to the pit line, and then got speeding in the pit lane.
Wonder mediums as well for Lemmy, as you would expect.
Let me see, where is Hanf? Hanf is already on the main straight, and he's passed.
He's had both.
He's passed both.
Undercut. That works out.
Undercut, one lap, undercut works really well for Hanf. Let me check.
Yeah. They're still going to have DRS.
Yeah, it's still going to have DRS, 9/10 the gap. They won't have DRS. Oh, they will have DRS this lap. Oh, the detection is really late. Explains it. Yeah, let me see as well who boxed really early. Blow boxed really early. So he is at the moment, he is 9 seconds down, 8 seconds down on the net top 3. So I think the gap was 10 seconds earlier, so he gained a bit there. So nothing quite to get him onto the podium just yet, but gained some positions either way, because we still have Gruber, Beagle, Milan that will have to box.
What will MJB do here? DRS is open. Will he go for the inside at slow this time? Doesn't look like it. As Humph has now got control as he's in front. Let's see what happens with these guys. There's more pit stops. Reg went a lap more. He's going to get a bit of an advantage with the wear, but not sure how much.
Yeah, Reg will have an advantage later on. I think around here it will matter on the mediums, because the mediums compared to the softs wear out quite a bit. Oh, there's a big on Milan going really wide on the exit of the last corner. Almost getting pushed onto the gravel there with Blow.
Yeah, he boxed really early, Milan.
He boxed lap 1. Dion is out. Why is he out? He's out in the pit lane.
So
not quite sure
how this one pans out.
It's real cozy down here in Lovefield with Hanf, MJB and Raceborough all within a few tenths of one another. There's three tenths separating the three drivers. Through cops we go. All really behaving well at the moment. It's going now Mackets and Beckets. Raceborough yeeting it over all the curbs, running a bit higher right-eye than maybe the other drivers. Now having DRS, wants to make a double pass. It's going to be a double pass. He's going to over the grass for Raceborough with MJB on the side. On the outside still MJB, Raceborough on the inside. Through Stowe, MJB going to keep it ahead right there.
MJB does. And Racebar tried for 2 moves there, but he couldn't get enough ERS perhaps. You know, got on the grass, that didn't help.
He had to go on the grass to get it done. And Scouser is now in the pit lane, changing his wing as well.
Soft tyres.
Getting onto the soft tires. One of the drivers who started on the mediums didn't quite work out for him thanks to that wing damage as well. So let's see if he can make up any ground.
This is interesting then. Hobnob has stayed out and he's got the leaders now with him. So what's going to happen with these guys? I'm not sure what's going to go on. How held up they're going to get. It might affect the order slightly. Oh, MTV having to really get off the power.
Lemmy retired. Lemmy is out. Lemmy is out on the Wellington straight.
Whoa.
He has spun. His tire is off, so I don't know what happened with him there.
Not sure, no. We have VSC.
VSC, that's going to be amazing for Boomerang and Hobnob.
Yeah, let's keep on board with Boomba. I think he will box.
He's crazy. He's crazy if he doesn't box. He is boxing.
Boomba's in. So let's see what the soft tyres will be then.
It will be soft tyres, I think. Yeah, and it's also Hobnob in the pit lane to be expected.
10
seconds for Hobnob. It's a real shame. The time you saved going under the VSC, that's what you lose again.
That's a difficult race for him so far. I wonder how far Boomba's going to come out then. I don't even know when the VSC is ending.
It ends when the thing will be flickering, I think.
He's going to be ahead of Neon.
Yeah, that's a really decent position for Boomba being down 8 seconds at the moment behind the top 3, but he is on softer tires. As Neon gets the drive-through speeding on the VSC, with already green.
Contact as well.
The didn't flicker this time. Really annoying. Boomba's
a drive-through as well.
Oh my days! A lot of penalties getting. A lot has happened.
Hump is side by side with MJB. Back on the way. Oh, and Hump has got the move. So he's doing all he can at the moment. He's ahead at the moment for the win because Racebar's got 10 seconds to be added. As Neon's out.
Neon retired. I think he retired on the straight.
As Humph is going to get his DRS wide open. MJB will use his DRS as well, getting a slipstream. Going to the inside at slow. Let's stay with this one. Oh, he broke late that Humph and he's got the position still, and you know that's defending. MJB asking questions and he's having to hold position then as a result.
You know, we're really yapping about this top 3 fight, but what you're almost forgetting is that the race still has a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lanes. When Boomer takes his drive-through, it's going from bad to worse for him.
It's just one to forget for him at this point.
He's taking a drive-through at the moment, so he's coming back. Will be coming out. I'm thinking like P10, and then has to on a 10-second penalty as well. So that's a real shame for Boomer. Who will want to forget this one at the SOP.
Not happening at that stage. It looks like the gaps behind have really built up with this VSC.
Yeah, we're getting some gaps at the moment. Hobnob is gaining on Chaza. Chaza and P7 at the moment. Both Hobnob and Boomer won't be a problem for Chaza because they both still have a 10-second penalty.
Hasn't worked out then.
Hasn't worked out quite. As Scouser on his soft tires is catching up to Reg, so he will be there, I think, next lap or the lap after. 1.6 second the gap at the moment. He's looking like he's getting there
now. Oh, with Humph, and you know they're not contact there. They're gonna go side by side then. Humph backs off, so you know MJB's back to head now. Looks like Humph's ERS management isn't as effective as MJB's. But he's still holding up with these guys, which is critical. He's definitely on for a podium, guaranteed at the moment. Jens has got 11 seconds to these guys. If he can make inroads,
Jens is catching up because he was back 11 just a bit ago. But it won't be enough towards the end of the race, I think, until there is some stuff going down, as Kuruma retired from the session as well. He's retired through cops. A lot of DNFs for people who don't see their chances in this race anymore.
Let's go back to the leaders then. Actually, it'll be ideal to go with Scouser and Reggie, because this is the closest battle at the moment.
He's too far away at the moment in Brooklyn still, but let's see what he can do in Lovefield. If he's going to take the alternative line.
Hobnob's gone for him.
He will take the alternative line, so he will get the exit on Reg towards Cobb's corner. On the softer compound of tires to Reg on the mediums. He will have a little look to Cobbs. He won't make a move just yet. Going towards Mackett's and Beckett's. Let's see if he can do it there. But Reg is keeping it in really well. Absolutely nailing all the apexes, so Scouser can't do anything here just yet. But with DRS, it's going to be a really easy pass. Reg, who realizes that, is in non-ERS deployment at the moment to save a bit of battery there.
That's the move then for Scouser, P5. Let's see the leaders again. It looks like
As I think Jens had made a little mistake.
Boomber's made a move on
he
this
lost a second.
below. So P9 for Boomber at the moment. It's not been his day, let's just say. With the drive-through penalty. Jeff P12. As Racebrower is...
As Humph has lost out on DRS.
Oh, that could be very critical.
That could be deciding for Humph. 1.1 seconds at the moment, as he's on hot lap ERS to gain back into that 1 second. Something you really want to do around this track, because it's so useful, DRS. Just have 3 seconds.
He's keeping up with Hobnob.
But Humph lost out, 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, he has
not
lost out.
Having DRS.
That's going to really penalise him. With this important
compromise
battle.
him madly.
He needs to stay within 10 seconds then of Racebrower. If he can do that,
I think so. I mean, there are 8 laps remaining after this one, starting lap 19 right now. So 30.3 for him. So.
Yeah, so...
As we also have Chaza on the back of Hopnop.
Low makes a move on Boomba then. So that Red Bull driver is back into P9. At the moment Chaza is P8, so Red Bull getting some points between the two. Alpine is scoring very good points at the moment, 2nd and 6th. With Racebro
Ferrari a 1.5 as well, so really good results for Ferrari and Alpine.
Looks like Aston is scoring alright as well, 3rd and 10th.
Yeah, so you got 4 teams scoring 4 teams scoring a double point finish as it currently stands, and I mean they will. Also for the wooden spoon is at the moment Beagle Milan, as Jeff is ghosted all race, so he isn't in this session. So we won't be awarding him any points for that.
I'm not sure what Racebrower was doing there on the straight. It was weaving a bit, wiggling. Milan at the spin, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, Milan at the spin. Gain 10 seconds penalty as well for corner cutting. So that's I think his race quite over, as he's already 30 seconds down on Boomba. Now then, Boomber up to P9, fighting below there for remainder of points. Let's see on penalties. Boomber still has a 10-second penalty, but he's on the on soft tires. So let's see if he can pull the gap towards Blow. He has to pull 10 seconds, so that's quite a ask in 7 laps. But let's see what he can do.
Racebrower
as
keeping up.
Chaza is on the back of Hopnop.
Yeah, he's been keeping up.
He's been keeping up with Hopnop really well, especially since Hopnop is on the softer, fresher tires as well. So really difficult for Chaza to keep up with him.
Milan's going really slow. I'm not sure what's going on. This might be another DNF. Let's move for below.
I think it will.
Side by side though, through Brooklands. Not Brooklands, that is
Luffield.
But let's
on the outside, really well done by Boomer.
MJB loses position then to
Scouser 3
Racebrower.
seconds.
That's another one.
That's a really important one for Scouser. Now both himself and Reg are both on 3-second penalties, with Reg being 2.5 seconds behind. So maybe Reg is still in for a top 5 finish if he can catch up in the remaining 6 laps of this race. Hanf at the moment 2.2 seconds down on the top 2. So he has lost out. He's losing time to the front, but he's still on for a P2 due to Racebrewer's outstanding penalty of 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. As MGB and Racebrewer are playing this game really well together. To the drivers who have
I just saw
are good friends.
There. Yeah, the friends together at the front. This is good for those.
So yeah, they're playing this game really well at the moment.
Not the worst. Got to keep together and see what you can make of it. I'm not really sure. This result really changes the championship because the top 2 are out. I think it's going to really might put MGB in the lead.
I will take a look.
I think he'll put him on for about 40. So.
Copy, we're checking.
Racebrower is going to gain as well, albeit a bit less points. The penalty will be applied.
Let me see. Psycho, Lemmy and Kiam not scoring. Hopnop is at the moment in P7, which will gain him 8 points. That will put him equal to... I'm saying that correct? Yes, we'll put him equal to Psycho, Lemmy and Kiam. And Kamilu and Callum are not here. MJB, assuming he wins this race, he will get to 46, so he will lead the championship after this one by 9 points towards 3 drivers. So it's going to be 3 drivers all on 37 points after this one. So that's quite quite a bit of action for P2 in this championship already. So
wow.
we're CLR Friday's cooking at the moment, as Hopnop makes another place on Reg, as Vigo Milan is going really slowly.
I think he might be struggling a bit, or
I think his tires are overheated, he spun, he has a shit ton of penalties, so he's just bringing it home to score 2 points, finishing P11. We'll say P12 on track, but as I said earlier, Jeff Gaming is not in this session, so that will be 2 important points for Beagle Milan.
Blow and Boomba having a nice little battle then, for 9th and 10th.
Beagle Milan, I have that on...
Safety car.
Yeah.
Crash. Race. That's just going to change the race then massively. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened to him. Do you know what happened? You said you had it on stream.
On
video, sorry.
I have it. I have it on video.
Oh, drive-through for Racebrower!
Oh my days!
That's going to destroy his chances of points. Right, MJB has a penalty as well.
Yeah.
Drive-through as well.
Oh my days, what's going on?
They both have drive-throughs!
Oh my...
What is going on?
Days.
Anyway, pit stops for everyone.
Then.
So, Scouser.
Let me see, who is in the pit lane?
Hobnob. New softs. Reggie new softs.
Yeah.
Chaz new softs. And Boomba will get softs. They're waiting to serve penalties. That is understandable. Jeff will not count for points, so only top 10 will get points today. Yeah.
No.
Right, let's see what's going to happen with these two then, Racebrower and MJB. Will they decide to pit now? Get new tyres? Oh, that was close. This is going to be an interesting end to the race then. We've had a Mercedes crash and we've now got an interesting safety car period because these top two have got drive-throughs, and I don't think I've ever seen the top two get drive-throughs. They're both going to stay out actually.
They have to.
Yeah.
You can't serve the
Hump is in.
under the sea.
He's in prime position. Jens, this is an opportunity then for Jens as well as Blow, who will have to pit because will the safety car be coming in this lap or next lap? Because we're gonna have 2 laps after this.
I think it will be this lap. I think it will be in this lap.
Everyone's gonna have to get a shift on then.
They will.
Wow, this is an interesting end to the race. Yeah, the safety car's now going. MGB's overtaken the safety car.
Not quite sure what's
and
going
he's
on there.
disqualified!
Yeah, ignoring yellow
Wow.
flag. You know you can't do that.
He's out of the race. What is going on? What is happening? Oh, that's a disqualification for MJB. Overtaking the safety car. Yeah, I happened to slough, didn't it, in like season 1? I remember that. It was like Monza, wasn't it, or something? Yeah. If Slough was around,
so, yeah.
I actually, yeah, that race was good for me because I managed to get the win. I was kind of flexing there, but you know, what has happened in this race?
I went from. We were just saying there's not much going on. We were looking for fights, and now we're here.
Well, Hump is going to catch up before the end of this lap, definitely. The rest of those guys get a shift on.
Yeah. You got to move on. I think, yeah, it must be in this lap because this game is coded in such a hard way. It will be 2 laps of racing anyway. Yeah, it is in this lap.
And they're going to get throttle limited.
They are throttle limited, but Blow, Jens, no. Only the train behind the safety car is. So Blow and Jens still having the opportunity to catch up.
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, that's correct.
They are catching up. But will it be in?
Understandably.
Yeah, obviously he's gone straight away. What the hell is going on
What
here?
is happening? Oh, he spun! No!
Racewe're spun on the old cold tires.
What is happening here?
On the second to last lap of this race.
And it's going to be a massive chance then for Blow and Jens to get podium.
Jens is going to be on the podium. I hope so, at least.
Racebur's got 7 drive-through.
Oh yeah, he does. And he has a 10 seconds as well, doesn't he?
Yes. What
the hell is going on?
As we now see, Jens is going for a move then on the Blow. Blow's moving on the straight. There's no DRS yet. No DRS yet. It's going to have to be a conventional pass. It's not happening for Jens. Jens
doesn't really have to pass. I think Jens is smart to just stick it around. I understand he wants to pass Blow to get onto P2 on the second step of that podium. But if he's a smart man, considering his luck through CLR recently, I think he will be happy to stick it on the podium either way.
So Jens is looking for this podium then. Resper is just ahead then. Oh, massive
Scouser's having 3 seconds as well. So Scouser, Reg and Chaz are all having 3 seconds. So the order as we see it now for the podium is already quite there. Except for Jens, who is on the back of Blow. He's in his gearbox through Veil, going towards Klopp. He's going to send it.
That's P2.
Really well done by Jens. P2 for Jens Jordel. As the Racebird is taking his drive-through at the moment. As he doesn't want to get this car disqualified.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing. Obviously this will be reviewed. We see Scouser is looking for P3. Blow looks like he's going to get it because he's got no penalties and it's just a lap now to go. He's got DRS as well, which helps. That will help him stay with
Jens will have to defend 1 more lap.
But then Scouser's going for a move on the outside. Oh, it's going to be late braking by Blow, and it's a bit of contact as well. But that's going to be a move for Scouser. Yes, he's
Scouser
got
has
the move.
made it through, so it'll make it Jens really easy to get Jens onto the second step on that podium, because Scouser has a 3-second penalty as well, so that will be P4 for fake Scouser, and getting Blow up to that podium in the Red Bull.
So then,
I think that will be for both drivers. Let me check real quick.
this is going to be the final battle then. Will Scouser get P2 on track? He's going to go to the outside now towards Stowe, and it looks like, yes, he's going to stick with that move. But let's go to the race winner then, Humph. He's going to win his home race.
In the last corners.
Humph wins his home race at Silverstone. One more corner to go, and he's done it. Controlled race. Absolutely brilliant.
Controlled race for Humph. Nailed it with the undercut to put pressure on MJB and
P2 for Jens.
Racebroer.
And P3 for
Jens
Blow.
Jordel sticking it into P2 for Williams.
That's better
in
luck.
the team's
That's better
home
luck.
race. How about bad luck now, Jens?
Red P5.
Reg P5, Blow P3, who had a shit start to the season with
P6.
retirement and couldn't make the start to Hungary and Vegas.
Oh my word.
So he's made a brilliant comeback.
Chazza got P6 then, his classic position from last season. And Hobnob P7. Driver there goes to Reggie from the game. That is, yeah, it was a good performance from Reggie today.
Yeah, Reggie started almost at the back, so I think that's quite a one from this game. I do have to say, strong drive from Jens as well. Let me see, he started P9.
Make sure you get results, Max, because it's not loaded on the stream.
I will.
Yeah, well, what a race at the end. That actually really kicked off last 4 laps or so, that safety car. And then what happened then, I believe that was absolute chaos. But then, home win for Humph, well done. 2 wins in 2 days. Wow, you have to say,
that's
incredible
quite mental.
And you know, this is his big step towards the top.
Yeah, Humph has said in because officially Humph is still a reserve for Friday.
Yeah, it looks good for him.
He's
on stream.
looking to get an He's looking to get the full-time drive in Friday, actually, but at the moment no seats are opening up for him. So if Humph is able to keep his appearances up as a reserve, for the moment, we might see a reserve contesting for a championship. So that's really something to look after. But as I said, this is the 4th race on a Friday, and Humph is already he's only missed Vegas.
Incredible job.
He got the podium in Brazil.
Yeah, Humph was really good. Yeah,
on the top of the podium, winning in Silverstone. So that's quite a start for Humph.
Wow, that was
Friday.
Incredible. Well, at the end, let's just say that was a very boring race for 23 laps, to be honest. Loads of.
If you compare it to this, yeah.
Compare it to other races this season, not the best, but last 4 laps.
We have Let's Go from Humph in the chat as well.
Racebroer, yeah. Full race director is on the stream. If you want to go and appeal that penalty, you say I served the drive-through and the game didn't serve it. I got 36 penalty for it. Okay, we have to look at that. Make a ticket, mate. Make a ticket. Yeah, I mean, Humph, absolutely, mate. That's how to do it. You picked up the pieces. Yeah, that's the accurate description of the race for you.
Yeah, I mean, Humph, you're saying you didn't deserve it, but let's be fair. For the first stint, you were keeping up with MJB and Racebroer throughout the whole way. Made an undercut, got ahead, had to back down a bit. So eventually lost out on DRS, and you had some luck at the end. I mean, yeah, sometimes you need to have that luck.
Absolutely, that's true.
Because there were mental stuff going on. So you personally, I think, mate, really well deserved. You've been there all race and just capitalized when you could.
Yeah.
So really well done to you, mate. Really well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I just want to say to all the drivers and all our viewers, thank you for watching today. That was an enjoyable race. You know, not the most entertaining of that first laps, I've said before, but it really kicked off in the last laps. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to look at tonight with those late penalties and stuff. But thank you to all our drivers. Max, anything to say before I end the stream?
Nope.
Cool. Well, good night then.
Good night.